Hi, this is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me. Today's story takes a little different twist, and we're going to go someplace a little different today. It's about love, wealth, and success. There was a lady, and she came out of her house one afternoon. They had a pretty big yard, and she saw three old men with white beards sitting there, and they looked hungry, and she came up to them and said, "You look hungry. I'd like to offer you something to eat." And they replied, "Is the man of the house at home?" And she said, "No." And they said, "Well, as long as he's not there, we can't come in." So that night, after dark, when her husband arrived home, she told him what had happened. He said, "Go invite them in. Let them come in and eat." So she went out and said, "My husband said it's fine for you to come in." And they replied together, we don't come in together." And then one of the men said, "Over here, this is my friend Success. Over here is my friend Wealth, and I am Love. Go back in, talk to your husband, and decide which one of us you want to invite in." So she goes back in, and her husband and her get into a discussion. And he says, "Well, let's invite Wealth, and we can have plenty of money." And she said, "Well, honey, let's invite Success." And so they were talking back and forth, and their daughter-in-law over in the corner of the room said, "Why not invite Love? Wouldn't it be wonderful to have the house filled with love?" So they decided, okay, let's invite Love. So the woman goes out, and she said, "Which one of you is Love?" And the man said, "I am." So anyway, she said, "We'd like you to come in." So as he gets up to come in, the other two follow him, and she turns around and says, "Well, wait a minute. I thought you said that you couldn't come in together." And they replied, "If you'd invited Wealth or Success, the rest of us would have stayed out. But since you invited Love, wherever he goes, we go with him." The point of the story, obviously, is show people that love, show people that concern. And when you do, you're much more likely to have wealth and success come into your life. This is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me. If you'd like to learn some other things that could put you maybe in a better emotional place or mentally, check out the website listed below at www.businesskeystosuccess.com. I look forward to meeting you on the other side.